This ain't no game, this that CSG game. They said pull up, so I came. You better put some respect on their name. Yeah, 55 was goody. Kill the vibe, how could he? Big Cardinal on the hoodie. Let me break it down for you fully. This ain't your average broadcast. This ain't just no podcast. All the shows spread fake news. We just call it podcast. West, Joey, Sam, Sean, Dawson. And you know that boy hit you. He said he was a small fry. Tell him they better make him better. Yeah, you already know what we be on.
You bet. Here he goes. This place is gonna.
If we set it instead of the stone, sit in the seat, set up your phone. You in the Cardinal sports zone.
Straight steal of home. The slide. The Cards win.
The magic is working tonight. How do you know when things are
The emotional journey to the championship.
What is up, everybody? It is a party. We are coming to you live from the Shoot 360 studios. Welcome to the longest running streaming podcast in the nation devoted strictly to the University of Louisville athletics. This is the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Wyman. Here with me, it is, well, not here with me, but joining us via Restream. It is the Louisville football beat writer and women's basketball beat writer. It's Sam Baisden.
What's up? What's up?
Next to him is, we'll skip him for a second. Across from me, he is the big little brother, Joe Wyman.
Acknowledge me.
Underneath Sean, pause, on your video screen, he's got the keys to victory. He's got the keys to success. He's just all around good guy. It's Wes Keys. I can't hear you, Wes. Hold on. That's good. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to mute you during the I forgot I muted you during because y'all were talking and stuff, and I had to. You know what?
Experiencing technical difficulties.
It's a vibe. And last and probably least, he lives his life in binary code 0101000. It's the one and only Schwan Barber.
How's it going?
Oh.
That probably meant something, and we just don't know what it meant yet.
It meant empty pants.
Sam, did you watch Kevin Hart? Sam?
I can't hear. Joey said what?
Did you watch the Kevin Hart show yet?
No, I've been busy with family.
Oh.
But it's on my list for today, for this week.
Oh.
Wes, did you watch it?
I caught part of it because my brother was watching it.
Gotcha. All right, don't forget the Mossy Oak chat line is open. We see it's already over here blowing up. We'll get to you here in a second. Let us get our opening shtick out of the way. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or however, send your questions on social media to us. We'll read them out. We'll try to answer them, unless it's why is Sean still single, and we just don't. We can't answer everything. Check on the graphic below us on the right side to see where to follow the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast on social media. And on the left side to see how you can help support the podcast monetarily if you would like to. Hit that thumbs up button while you're here watching on YouTube. YouTube is our preferred way of you watching our show. It helps us out more with sponsors like we need anymore. I know what you're saying. Your outline looks like a English League soccer jersey or kit. Sorry, it does. But we still would prefer you to watch on YouTube. It helps us out more analytically and things like that. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube and Facebook to be alerted anytime we go live. Shout out to our fine sponsors, Fitness Market, Four Pegs, the Collision Course Crew Tailgaters, Cherry Pick and Shoot 360, Mossy Oak, Planet Fitness, Rally House, Beckman's Fine Blades, Josh Jarbo from Remax Realty, and Prime IV Louisville. Speaking of Prime IV Louisville, at Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, they believe in the power of personalized healthcare. Their memberships are designed to provide you with regular access to top quality IV drips and injections tailored to your unique needs. Discover the benefits of consistent wellness treatments and join the Prime IV family today. Your journey to better health starts here. 502-251-9836. Make sure you let them know Cardinal Sports Zone sent you. Let's get to the chat line. Good evening, gentlemen. From Robbie, our guy Jason Baker. We have officially broken UK athletics. Couldn't be happier. Brian McGlasson said he's a walk-on. Sorry, got used to saying it for the last 18. Oh, yeah. Babu says belt to which is the name of the show today, BTA. It's in November to remember too. So obviously we will remember this month for the rest of our life because 2012 was the last time we swept them. Look, we got a bunch of good stuff. Oh God.
What up, Goat?
I really wish I would love to hear one of our old school. We used to have a segment called Rummage's Rant. I would love to hear his thoughts. We'll get to Joey's thoughts in a minute, but his thoughts on yesterday's embarrassment on the football field. You all know that we normally, the way we do segment number one, I normally play-by-play my thoughts in real time. Today, we're only going to do the scoring drives. Well, to make it fair for the other team, we're also going to go over their turnovers as well.
I'm going to hit this every time they turn it over.
Okay. UK's second, we're going to skip to the second possession of the game at the 10. 5-yard run followed by a 15-yard run. Bowley for 4 on the ground. 3 more on the ground. It's 3rd and 3. Converted. Lubin smash. It's 2nd down. JoJo pass deflection. And it's 3rd and 10. Bailey sack. Loss of 8. False start penalty. 4th and punt block. Sean, that's also what it will sound like if you're doing it right. U of L second possession. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Brax for 8. Brax for 1. Gets a half yard on 3rd. It's 4th and 1. And we get something none of us thought we would see. Moss Jordan, Russian touchdown. Fish, yeah. Miller Moss over the top doing the Nike logo. Another thing that a lot of people may not know or didn't realize, his 9th rushing touchdown of the season is good for 6th all time, and he's only the 3rd quarterback ever to rush for 9 touchdowns or more. You know, so it's not fair. Sean, do you think you know? Let's go to Wes. Wes, do you know who the other 2 quarterbacks are?
Okay, I'll take Lamar for 1, of course. And the other,
ding, ding, ding.
He did it 3 times.
Yeah, I was about to say that was the obvious answer. The other, that's a good one. I don't have it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, Sam,
Malik
do you
Cunningham?
already? Yes, Malik Cunningham.
Yeah, I should have.
Malik had 2.
Lamar had 3.
And it was like which one of these 3 is not like the others? You had
Malik
Miller
Cunningham.
Morris, Malik Cunningham, and Lamar Jackson.
Joey,
I mean Malik because we all that QB
what
draw
mic are
was
you
all the time.
Green. I'm right here.
okay.
I can hear me.
Can you all hear? Jason Baker said he didn't hear you.
Check. Can y'all hear me?
I could barely hear you, but I could.
Can you hear him better now?
You're not loud, but I can hear you.
Did you hear that?
Sean, you say something.
Can y'all hear me?
No.
You can't hear him either?
No.
Oh God.
I swear this.
Yes, we can hear you, Joey.
Okay, well, I'll turn the microphone over to you all when it's time for y'all to talk. This software annoys the fire out of me.
I'll yell if I have to.
I mean, we could hear you, but it's not like loud and clear like it usually is.
But y'all can't hear either. It's. Let me try something, and this may screw the whole thing up. And if it does, then whatever.
Start.
All right, bear with us. What is going on here? All right. No, he's not.
Sean, say something. Oh, I can hear Sean laughing.
It's because he's a chooch.
Also, because Joey is casually throwing shade at him
Oh,
with the
Yeah,
lyrics. He was singing something that was funny.
All right. Sean is back on. Joey's now not on. Can y'all hear Sean now? Sean, say something.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
yep.
The no yeet man.
All right. Let's just go ahead and add Joey back on here. It could have just been the stupid. Listen, this things like this. It bees like this sometimes.
For a while, you haven't had the screen up there, and I don't think we have the problems.
No, we're good. All right, now let's see if we can get the. Sean's not a chooch.
The Bears are in the number 1 spot in the NFC.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to take the.
It's probably snowing in Hades right now.
All right, Joey, talk.
Joey, talk.
Can y'all hear Joey?
Yeah.
Loud and clear now? Loud and clear?
Sam.
No, it's still we could hear you, but it's not like loud and clear.
Loud. They probably don't want to hear me no way.
No, we want to
No,
hear what you
I
got
can't
to say.
hear him. I don't know. Sam, are you sure it isn't yo?
No, it's.
I can't even really hear him in here. It's very faint on them in the earphones, or for me at least.
Yeah. It sounds like it's coming from out here.
Yeah, that's why I took the headphones off for a second.
It was right then because I have it out here. This is. Well, anyway, where were we? Okay. UK's third possession, 8-yard gain on first down, offsides first down, big reception to midfield, 9 on first down. Sorry, short rest on defense, showing again 1st and 10 from the 33, intentional grounding, 2nd and 20, 9-yard gain. It's 3rd and 11, defended. It's 4th down. The field goal attempt is no good. It is not only short, but it's Higgy right as well.
That's why, right?
Yes. U of L's third possession, Moss to Collins for 29. Skinner screen pass for 17. Collins for 17 yards, but negated by an eligible receiver penalty. We get another penalty. We fumbled the ball, I think, 4 or 5 times, but we recovered them all. That was good. 3rd and 15, deuces in. Lacey jet sweep for 9 ends the first quarter. It's 4th and 6 to start off the second. And our guy, Coop, 3 points. It's 10-0 Cards. Louisville's 4th possession, blocking the back on a nice Lacey return to midfield. Cards start off at the 20. Jennings for 7.5, then 3 more. 5 more on the ground. Moss for 13 on the ground. Hurry for 9. At 2nd and 9, Cards pass midfield, loss of 2. Cards 0 for 4 on 3rd down. So far, deuce in, gain of 2 is 4th and 1. And that's when we see the most beautiful play we've seen in a long time. The rollout fake to Stewart down the seam, 43-yard touchdown. Ref pick touchdown. Ref, thank you so much for that. It's 17-0. 17-0 Cards.
You know, at the end of the first quarter, Sean, I turned to you and say, or right after we scored that field goal with like 10 seconds into the second quarter, we're on pace to win this game 40-0.
Yeah, he just.
Well, it was close. First passing touchdown since Virginia Tech game. Next possession, loss of 6 sack. Oh, wait a minute. I've apparently that's AJ Green with the sack. They had to punt again. I messed up on that. U of L's 5th possession, Lacey returned to the 46. Start this drive just short of midfield. Miller almost threw the pick. Boykins for 11. Boykins for 10 more. A targeting play that should have been called targeting. Piece of crap play. It was overturned. Lacey jet sweep for 9. 4:30 left in the half. 2nd and 1. Boykins for 4 more. Running back by committee is working today. Meeks for 10. Down the slot, it's 1st and goal from the 9. Boykins for 5. It's on the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal, 2-minute warning. Boykins stuffed on 2nd and 2nd down for a 3-yard loss. Throws away on 3rd with Lacey wide open. At this point, we're 0 for 5 on 3rd down. And Coop for a field goal. It's good again. Ranvier hits number 21 on the season, now tied for first all-time for single-season field goals. He's the Isaac McNeely of the football team. And then we actually had another possession, as odd as that is, after that ended kind of odd. First shutout of the season at the half. UK's seventh possession. Boley misses on first. Throws out of bounds because Lubin is about to crush him. 3rd and 10 is a gain of 7. There's a punt. It's deflected. Nothing comes out of it on that play, though. Let's fast forward to UK's 8th possession of the game. Gain of 5, missed throw. I guess I just didn't care enough yesterday. We were already up by so much. It says gain of 5, missed throw. It's 3rd and 5. Get 4 yards. It's 4th and 1, and they're going. Oh, that was actually they started their possession from the 5, and they got a gain of 5. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Missed throw on 2nd. 3rd and 5, they get a gain of 4, and they are going for it from the 11-yard line. There's no way they're going to do it. They did it. They didn't get it. Idiots. Turnover on downs. Louisville's 9th possession from the 15-yard line. Boykins for 10. How do we get the ball on the 15-yard?
No, you're wrong. When we got the turnover on downs.
Oh, the okay, yeah.
That was on the 15. Yeah.
Okay, you're around. Shut up. From the 15, Boykins. They think it don't stink no more just because they've got a win or something. But get out of here. Boykins, 5-yard touchdown scampers, 27-0 after a Schwan-Barber primal release scream. It happened. It's scary. I don't know why. UK's 9th possession of the game, finally a big play for UK. They're at midfield, 9 yards on first. Boley for the first down. Hurdle, stopped. 2nd and 8. TJ Quinn sacked for a tackle for a loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd and 17. Offsides. It's 3rd and 12. Stopped. Holloway interception on the 1-yard line. Both yay and yikes. U of L's 10th possession. Jennings for 8 yards. O-line is balling out. Jennings for 6 more. Out of danger. 1st and 10 from the 13. Then 2. Then Jennings for 15 more. Direct snap to Jennings for the first down. Boykins for 6. 2nd and 4. Boykins gets 1 yard. It's 3rd and 3 as we are just running the clock out. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Where are my notes? This whole thing is just – we probably should have just started over and just not – I'm a pro.
That play, that drive right there was, I think –
99 yards.
Yep, 17 plays. Yep.
Yeah. So, but we're not done with that drive yet. So, spoilers, we convert 3rd and 3 to start off the 4th quarter, but lose Moss to a quick injury. He comes right back in, though. It's 1st and 10 from the 48. Throws up an L on the way out. Jennings gets 4. Moss is back in. Walt Frazier game loading. Jennings first down, run to the 31-yard line. Jennings for 6, then 16 more. False start. Dude's in again. 3rd and 9. Moss tossed to Collins for a touchdown, 34-0. 99-yard drive. It's crazy. UK's 10th possession, Holloway with another pick. Boley picked off on consecutive pass plays by the same dude. It's scuffle time. 2 unsportsmanlike penalties will start Louisville out on the 30-yard line. Sugar Bowl vibes right there. On our 11th possession, it was basically Boykins for 6, Boykins for 9, Boykins for 7, as he drug half the team down the middle. 4 yards. Nothing on first down. Skinner 4-yard touchdown makes it 41-0 Cards. And just for fun, I put U of L's 12th possession. Didn't see this drive. Too busy celebrating. 4th and 1, and the fans want us to go for it. There's an audible "come on" that you hear from the crowd. I'm gonna throw this out the window. UK's 12th possession. They down the punt at the 3-yard or the kickoff at the 3-yard line. They get a yard. They stuffed on 2nd. 3rd and 6 with less than a minute left. Stuff on 3rd and 4th. Clock will run out. 41-0 Cards. Jeff shakes Stoops' hand and wishes him well in his future endeavors. Team stats: 41 point victory. 31 was the biggest victory in Governor's Cup history. We beat that by 10 points for Louisville, biggest Louisville win. First walk-on in history to get 100 yards rushing. First shutout since 2004. We lost West. UK was 22-1 in non-conference games. They're now 22-2 in their last 24. We prevent them from going to a bowl again, which is why I love it being at the end. Miller Moss, 182 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jennings, 113 yards rushing. Sean Boykins Jr., 101 and a touchdown. Skinner, Stewart, and Collins, all 3 get receiving touchdowns. Fumbled it 4 times. That was close. Get them all back. Defensively, TJ Quinn, 10 tackles, 2.5 tackles for losses, 2 sacks. D'Angelo Hutchinson's Hutch, 10 tackles. Cleve Lubin, 3 tackles for losses, 2 sacks. Holloway, 2 interceptions. Ranvier, 2 for 2 from field goals, 5 for 5 from extra points. You know what that means. You can go to 7 Brew tomorrow and get you a free small drink with your order purchase, because whenever we score 7 or more via the leg, shout out to Mom, you get a free small drink. Wes keeps popping in and out. He'll be back in a second. All right, here he is. He hopped back in. There he is.
Sorry, guys, got a phone call.
No, you're good. Was it the water company?
No.
Guys, yeah. Okay.
Never gets old, Joey. Never gets old. I know.
John's love life gets old though. Or like,
because there is none.
Sam,
I was about to say, how can you age what doesn't exist?
Ooh.
I'm just playing, Sean. I'm just playing. Not too much.
Wait a minute, Terry. Did you say Grove Street? Oh, I can't play it because the board's frozen. No, let's not do it. Let's not do it.
Should I play it off my TV?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Babu said I have the edited version. With the gaping holes yesterday, a healthy Brown would have ran the ball for 300 yards, no doubt.
Yeah. Yes, we said that we said that too. Had it been Duke, Brown, or even Keyone.
Bama, as they call him.
The Bama Slammer. Fabian wants to know, can someone please explain why the field goal was not kicked? We sat there in the crowd. All of us was like, what happened? The way it was explained on television was that right as they were supposed to hike the ball, like with 3 seconds left, there was a gust of wind that not only shot against them, but over to the opposite side. So I guess he was lined up to kick a field goal that was going to the right, but this burst of wind went against him and to the left. We didn't have don't guess we had any timeouts left.
I don't believe so.
No.
So it was like either you kick it and you risk them running it back, or you just take it. At that point, would I've liked to put 3 more on the board? Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
40.
It just looked weird. It just like
It did.
See,
it's 5. They're running it down to 3 because 3. It's automatic 3 seconds off the clock with field goal. 2, 1. Snap it. Snap. Oh, what the heck?
I did wonder why, but after giving it a second thought, we were up 20-0. We had all the momentum. Next thing you know, I didn't want to risk the kicking. It was an extra long. It was like 56 yards or something like that.
It was a long one.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the risk of you trying to kick that field goal and either one is blocked, it's missed, and now you kind of take a little bit of momentum away from yourself. So after second guessing it, I was okay with him not kicking it because we didn't know about the wind at all.
Right.
Until you just mentioned it. We had no idea about the wind because we were trying to figure out, like you guys, why not kick the field goal? But that makes sense now.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of maintenance here while we're doing the show. Sean, what did you see? Oh, that's not good. The mixer's completely wackadoodle. Sean, as far as the surprise, we're all surprised, even though I got closest to predicting Kentucky's score with my 3-2. What happened yesterday? Why were what?
Um, Kentucky, for whatever reason, was like, we're going to try and make them beat us with a run, which was the total opposite of what everybody else had tried to do the last 3 or 4 games. Everybody's trying to make Miller Moss beat them with the pass. And we proved that they were incorrect in their thinking. And of course, our defense, their offense is trash. Let's just be honest, it's trash. And our defense is great. And that kind of mix, that's how you end up with a 41-0, stomp out.
Joey, what was it? What did you see yesterday that you liked?
Everything. The defensive line getting pressure, like we get six sacks total. We've been waiting for that all year. Bailey, Lubin getting in there. Hutch or Holloway with the 2 picks. Defensively, we were back to form now. Again, it was against a Division II school, so we have to look at that. But on defense, it was amazing. And offensively, running the ball, obviously, it makes you feel good about next year. No matter who's coming back or who's not coming back in the running back room, I would imagine both of these dudes, Jennings and Boykins, and it makes you feel good about the the status of the running back room. That if we've got blockers out there for them, that these dudes, and they're bowling balls, man. Like Jennings is a north-south I formation, boom, ball in the gut. I'm busting through the line. Boykins, yeah, I think of his name. He's talked a lot about him this year. He's got a little bit more shiftiness to him. And then, I mean, the wide receiver stepped up when the ball got thrown to him. Like they played good, but again, tight end play, right? Kariski got a touchdown.
Yeah.
Skinner got a touchdown.
Yeah, and they both had.
And Stewart got a touchdown.
Great block. Yeah. They're blocking there,
yeah.
Because a lot of that with Boykins just to the outside, and that's the tight end.
I really feel like we don't lose 4 games this year if we would have utilized our tight ends more.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel that way. We had a very deep tight end room, very skilled tight end room, and they just didn't get the targets that I feel like they probably should have gotten. But I'm optimistic. Obviously, like there's going to be turnover. We're going to have people leave. We're going to have people come in. But if some of these cats come back, like I said, Jennings and Boykins, and then, we don't know about Duke Watson, Isaac Brown, Kewan Brown, what their status is, but I mean, I would feel pretty confident about our run game next year with just Jennings and Boykins. And you add any of all 3, 2, or 1 of the other guys back in, and I feel really good about it.
And you got that freshman coming in, Leaky Thompson.
Yeah, him in.
Yeah.
I mean, he
as long as we keep the running backs coach.
Go ahead, Sam.
As long as we keep the running backs coach, I can feel confident with who we have back there at running backs. Because don't discredit how Chris how he prepares these guys rep in, rep out in practice, because you couldn't tell by looking at that game that they were 5th string running backs or one was a walk on you can tell that by looking at them. So he's preparing them for these games day in and practice, day in and day out, every practice, every rep, so that they can be ready whenever their name is called. So give a lot of credit to the coaching staff as well.
Oh yeah, I would say Barkley. Coaching wise, like if you picked a group on the offense, no doubt, but maybe even for the whole team, that's probably if I was going to give an award, a season award for coaching job on the team, it'd be to Barkley for the running back room, because all the injuries, and we still pretty much had a 100-yard rusher every game or got close. I mean, and that just, like you said, it's a testament to the coaching job and having these guys ready to go. next man up mentality. Jennings talked about it in the post game all week. Knowing that he was going to have the opportunity, and he had got some clock, sporadically through the season, and he had shown some bursts, and I thought, man, this kid's pretty good.
Absolutely. So why did things, Sam, I'm going back to you. Why did things just suddenly work?
So flat out, we have a better coaching staff. I'm gonna start there.
Okay.
There, like I said on Friday, there are plenty of times when we've already had the better team, the more talented team, and we didn't play like it. But we have a coaching staff that for one is better, two understands the rivalry, and that's big. And then, like I texted you earlier, there were a couple of pregame scuffles
Yeah.
before the fans got in there, and I don't know who it was that said it in the group, but you don't participate in those things unless you have something to fight for, because there are plenty of times when UK would start some stuff, and they would just kind of U of L would kind of just ho hum, whatever, we're bigger than that, we're not going to respond to you, which is cool, which is fine. But sometimes in a rivalry, you got to let them know that you're not backing down. I'll show you here and on the field that I'm not backing down from anything you got, because we're better. So that's one. The second thing was, like Miller Moore said, they came out and dared them to pass the ball. I mean, to run. And everyone, like Sean said, everyone geared up to stop Louisville's run and made it difficult for Louisville to run the ball. But if you see what Coach Brom did, he used the short and quick passing to get Miller Moss into a rhythm, to get UK off track. They didn't know which way to go. Coach Brom he called a phenomenal game. He could have called just about anything he wanted to, and UK was on their heels the entire game. So like I said, one, we had a better coaching staff, and two, we just had a flat out better game plan. And then three, outside of a few of those penalties, Louisville played smart. They kept their cool. They stayed calm. They played aggressive, but they played smart. They didn't do any of the extra stuff about after the whistle. Too many of the extra stuff that know that other school likes to involve us in. So when you combine all three of them, plus, like I said, we're the more talented team. We're the better roster. Um, it was bound to happen. And I've heard and seen some people saying, well, we just wanted to get Stoops out of there. We didn't have anything to play for. And that's BS, because y'all want a bowl game. Y'all want to get that extra money, those extra incentives, those gifts that come with going to bowl games. There were 5 different bowl representatives there. And one of them, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think I wrote it down. He actually said that he was looking at UK for a bowl game. I was like, oh.
On purpose?
On purpose, yeah, on purpose. So they had a lot to play for. So I don't buy into the notion that some fans are saying that they just roll over because they don't have anything to play for. That's completely BS.
All right, as you all can tell, I'm doing on the spot live troubleshooting as we are doing the show. I'm probably just not going to fool with this the rest of the time.
I think also pressure was off of us.
Pressure, yeah.
We didn't feel any pressure. Like there's no ACC conference championship aspirations anymore. There's no CFP aspirations. Like we just need to focus and win this game against the rival. And like Sam said, this coaching staff fully understands the rivalry, wants to beat the crap out of them. And let's not forget, we had an addition right before the season that definitely understands the rivalry in Vince Marrow. And I think that had something to do with it. I think all week he's probably in these players' ears, letting them know, who knows? There may have been some not inside information, but like, man, I'm hearing like these guys are talking this, man. Go out there and whoop them. So I think just not as much pressure. A lot of times you play looser. They looked like they were playing looser yesterday.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give me one more set. Sean, are we excited about the bowl game?
I mean, how can you not be? Because it's still a chance to see some of these guys. Now, some of them may not play, obviously, but I still think there's going to be some that do play.
Jennings and Boykins is going to play. You got to
Jennings and
figure Moss is
Boykins.
going to play, I would say, because he still needs to try to increase some,
I can see TJ Quinn playing still because he's a guy that's a little legacy, by the way.
Anybody that's going to be on the team next year and knows they're going to be on the team next year is going to want to play.
Oh, yeah. So
right now, I think we're projected the Mayo Bowl January 2nd against Missouri.
We're back online, by the way. In the studio, anyway.
Can everybody hear me now?
I don't know. Can y'all hear? Can you hear him?
It's still it's still what it's been doing all day.
It's because I haven't changed it to the. Now try.
Can you hear me?
No.
I can hear you, but not loudly.
It's all right. Brian McGlasson. Let's see. Let's get back up here. Thoughts on going after the Cal quarterback and wide receiver? I've heard people talking about it. Not sure if it's fans just being fans. It probably is.
Well, they even after Cal win last night over SMU, they even spoke. He's like, Cal needs to do everything that they can to try to keep him. Worst case scenario for the conference happened last night.
We'll talk about that in a second. Brian McGlasson says there was a big gust of wind. I looked around for an open window. That's funny. Jason Card says 2 costly penalties by number 70 was the reason we were in that situation before the half. We won 41 to 2.5. Robbie said, I've been saying that all season about the tight ends. That team wins. If that team that played yesterday wins the Virginia, Cal, and Clemson games, I agree. Did anybody see the grandma whooping BBN guy outside the stadium after the game?
Oh man, no.
I did not. And then Wes Brocky said it's not working, but he's commenting, so something's working. Are we excited about the bowl game, Sean?
Yeah, like I said, I want to see some of these guys for the last time, and we might get to see some. Maybe I don't know who the receiver depth room, like who's coming back there, but I'd like to see some of these guys. Out there, see what they may have to see. Okay, what do we got to get in the portal? Because that's right.
The portal.
And see if any of these guys will be a part of the offense, a major part of the offense next year. And defensively, some of the guys like Rodney Johnson, I like to see him get some playing time. I think he's still got eligibility. I don't know about Jabari Mack, but I know Rodney Johnson does. I'd like to see him get some playing time, extended playing time, and see if he'll be a big part of the defense next year. So that's kind of what I want to see with that.
Here are the bowl affiliations for the ACC. They are the LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk. That's intriguing. The Military Bowl, the Pinstripe Bowl, the Fenway Bowl, the Pop-Tarts Bowl, the Gator Bowl, the Birmingham Bowl, the Alamo Bowl, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl, the Mayo Bowl, and in the DirecTV Holiday Bowl.
Holiday Bowl would be fun.
ESPN's experts, one of them slated us to the Military Bowl versus Navy. The other one slated us to the Mayo Bowl versus LSU.
And I seen one earlier that said Mayo Bowl versus Missouri.
Yeah, that's the one I saw too.
Yeah, this was just updated like an hour before the show started. But let's talk about the doomsday scenario. If Duke wins that championship game, the ACC don't make the playoff. And, they may not make the playoff.
Miami might still get in. It just depends on BYU and Texas Tech playing their conference championship. And
okay, let me rephrase the automatic qualifier
right. And
spot.
Alabama and Georgia.
Which I still don't like because in the NCAA basketball tournament, teams upset and get in all the time. So I just don't like that.
Miami's going to be pulling for Georgia and Texas Tech because that gives them a shot. It gives them because I think Miami's ranked 12th now. To feel good about getting in, you got to be in the top 10. Alabama's number 9. They may move up a little bit, but if they go to a 3-loss, if they get obliterated possibly by Georgia, that pushes them out, I'd say. And then BYU is going to get knocked out if they lose to Texas Tech. That could help Miami move into the top 10. The 11 and 12 spots is going to be for the 4th and 5th conference champions.
Fabian, I already answered this. I apologize if you didn't hear me. We didn't kick that field goal at the end of the half because there was right at the time that they were supposed to hike the ball, there was an outrageous gust of wind against the kicker and to the opposite side of where the kicker was lined up. And instead of hiking the ball, the long snapper decided to just hold it and run the half out, which was the smart thing to do. Babu, no cold weather bowls in converted baseball stadiums, please. I don't disagree with you. Let's go ahead and get to the second half of the show. So I can go because right after the show, I'm going to throw this out the window. Let's go to the hottest segment, sweeping the nation. It is the barbershop.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
He's not. He's really not. We want to re-shout out our fine sponsors: Fitness Market, Fourpex, Collision Course Crew Tailgaters, Cherry Pickin', Shoot 360, Mossy Oak, Planet Fitness, Rally House, Beckman's Fine Blades, Josh Jarbo from Remax Realty, and Prime IV Louisville. By the way, speaking of Prime IV Louisville, are you ready to take your health to the next level? Prime IV Hydration and Wellness has a special promotion just for you. Join them now and receive 1 month free with a paid 6-month membership. This offer is only available for a limited time. So head on over to Prime IV in Middletown to enjoy their customized IV treatments and expert care. Elevate your wellness routine today. Give them a call at 251-9836. Tell them that Cardinal Sports Zone sent you. Segment 3, really easy. We're going to go into basketball. As you know, we're going to let the ladies go last on this because they played more recently than the men have. We've got Arkansas coming up next week. A little bit about their team. They've got, I don't know who starts for them, but they've got 3 players averaging 12 points a game or more: Brazil, Acuff, and Malik Thomas. 2 of those are guards, one's a forward. On ESPN's website, Carter Knox is listed as a guard. I don't know in what world his chunky soup behind is a guard, but whatever. He's averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds a game, shooting 45% from the field. DJ Wagner, this is almost like a list of players that should have been for Louisville, because not only do you have Carter Knox, DJ Wagner, DJ's averaging 8.4 and 4 assists a game, which is impressive. Shooting 33% from the 3-point line. But behind him is Billy Richmond, which was a Louisville behind the scenes was thought to be a Louisville lean for a long time, averaging 8 and 4. They have Ewan, however you pronounce his name. He's averaging 7 points again. So they've got a good, consistent spread of scoring. Leading rebounder is Brazil with 7.7, and then Richmond's grabbing 4.1, and Malik, their other guard, is 4.6. They have a lot to stop them. We're going to have to stop all these assists. They've got 3 players that average 4 assists, about 4 assists or more. Wagner and Malik Thomas with 3.9, Acuff with 4.4. They steal the ball about 8 times a game, 5 blocks a game. Brazil's beating it up. Sean will explain that to you later. 9 turnovers a game, and it's coming from their star guard Carter Knox, leading with 2 turnovers per game. They're shooting 48% from the field, 80% from the free throw line, and 35% from 35% from the 3-point line, 80% from the free throw line. What do we got to do to win this game, Sean?
Hit shots, I would say.
Okay, this mother.
Because seriously, if you look at the stats, very similar. Very similar. We shoot about 2 percentage points better from three. They shoot better at the free throw line. About even in field goal percentage overall. Assists, we only average about 3 more assists than they do. I mean, it's literally about as even as you can get. So, in my opinion, just hit our shots. If we hit our shots, we'll run them out of the gym. I don't think they can handle our pace because I know they go pretty deep. I don't think they go as deep as we do.
You've got to be kidding me. So before,
You're welcome.
They got to match our pace. They don't go as deep as we do.
Sean, do you even know what that means?
Who's the we, Sean?
Yeah. What's this?
Who's the we?
You got a mouse in your pocket?
So take a break from basketball for a second. There's this running stigma by a lot of the uneducated fan base, but even from some of the more well-known, smart people in the fan base, that college athletics just has it out for Louisville. And again, our volleyball team didn't do themselves any favor this week, losing 2 top 5 matchups. We've been seeded the number 2 seed in what they call the left regional with the number 1 seed of Danny Busboom Kelly in Nebraska.
So we would play them to go to the Final Four.
We would have to beat them to go to the Final Four.
We can do it.
It's going to be a tall task. We just lost to number 3 and number 5 this week. Other teams, Miami, a 5 seed in that regional. Kansas, a 4. Texas A&M is the 3. Western Kentucky, the 7. We would face Western Kentucky more than likely in the second round. We're going to host the first 2 rounds. So we'll host against Loyola Chicago in the first round, face the Western Marquette in the second, and then actually we would host the entire bottom half of the bracket. So we would actually host all the way to the Final Four if somebody beats Nebraska prior. If not, Nebraska will host that Elite 8 game. But looks like we've got at least 4 games. Or 3 games, 3 games here in the city. So get out and support them. Just that makes no sense. Whatever. I was already dead inside. But yeah, I think forced turnovers, they do a lot of reckless stuff. So if we can cash in on that, which I think we can. We don't need to hurry shots. We need to look for smart shots. We got good shooters. So I think I'm looking forward to it. Wednesday night should be a good time. What time do we play Wednesday night? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Is it 7?
Is it 7? I forgot to write that down. This stupid machine just gets on my nerves.
7:15 Wednesday night on ESPN.
All right, you got the big 7:15 slot. Sam, women's basketball, they did a little something today too.
They did more than a little something. I'll be respectful. They beat Bellarmine today, 37-100. Bellarmine, of course, we know is coached by former Louisville native Fern Creek alum and former Louisville Cardinal Monique Reed.
We still did her like that.
37-100. Yeah, she also has a Sacred Heart alum who I think she won about three state championships at Sacred Heart. Trinity Ralston as her starting point guard. I don't know if most people know, but Reagan Bender, she got the start today. I know Friday I was asking for Coach Walls to find a way to get her some more minutes. She got the start today. Reagan Bender and Trinity Ralston played at Sacred Heart together. Won a few back-to-back state championships. But other than that, of course, Louisville beat Eastern Illinois 91-38 on Friday. They beat Eastern Tennessee State 50-88 at Knights Hall on yesterday. And then, of course, they concluded the weekend with a, like I said, 37-100 victory today over Bellarmine. But the big game is this Thursday in the ACC SEC Challenge. They welcome South Don Staley and South Carolina Gamecocks. Um,
Ooh.
they're ranked. They're currently ranked number 2 right now, and uh, like we know, Coach Don Staley has a role in South Carolina. She's bringing in McDonald's All American after McDonald's All American, and during the off season, she got, I think, which is the best transfer in Tanaya Latson. She used to play at Florida State last year. She gave Louisville fits. Every year she played Louisville, and she is now their second leading scorer. She was the leading scorer in the ACC when she played at Florida State, but she is their second leading scorer with at 17 points a game. That's to give you a hint as to Florida State. Sorry, not Florida State. South Carolina's offense. They're led by Joyce Edwards with just over 19, almost, sorry, not just over, but almost 20 points a game, 6 rebounds. And then they have their center, I, I can't even pronounce her name, but it's OKOT, something like that. She averages about 14 points and 11 rebounds a game. So
Wait, you struggled with OKOT?
Okay.
it's not pronounced the way it sounded. It's spelled.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but this South Carolina Gamecock team, Sean, is very deep. Okay.
The Cox go deep.
God, I was just hoping it would be low.
But now they play an aggressive a style of play. They still have a lot of holdover from their national championship a few years ago, including point guard Raven Johnson, who is just a flat out winner. She won in high school. She's won in college. Um, I, I was hoping that she would go to the pros last year, but she didn't. They did lose uh, the Fumbawali kid during the transfer portal, yeah. But like I said, they gained a better player to me in Tanaya Latson. So it's going to be a dogfight for Louisville to come out. But the good thing is for me, I think UConn playing UConn early, first game of the season, prepared them for this game, and it's going to be a tough pill for me to say. But playing the Blue Smurfs that are coached by Coach Kenny Brooks with their length and athleticism along the front line should also prepare Louisville for the game against South Carolina. So, and that's on Thursday too. That's Thursday at I think it's 6 o'clock.
So
SEC ACC challenge. So go there. It's a stripe out, if I remember correctly. It is a stripe out. So go out there, support our women's basketball team as they try to get pull the upset off against the number 2 team in the country.
Chris Curry says anything about UK's administration and Stoops meeting this afternoon. This was mentioned on ESPN Radio. I don't know.
They're not going to pay him $50 million.
Babu said we hit 12 or more threes, we win. I agree. Chris Curry says make Arkansas shoot and make Cal coach. Robbie, our guy Robbie says the NCAA volleyball bracket just released. Yeah, we just talked about that just a few minutes ago. So
here's the thing with Arkansas and their guards, they're going to get taken to the Uso Penitentiary, locked down. They're going to have Conwell, Michael Brown, Kobe Rogers, and I always forget the Kennesaw. Adrian Woolley. We got 4 guys to lock them down.
6 letters, 1 word. Cooked. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, also, real quick, if I may interject, about the Stoops future thing. Stoops is Shaka Khan to that school down the road because ain't nobody gonna love you better. Like it's a wrap. It's a wrap because nobody wants that job. Y'all might as well keep him.
It's like a man that makes a lot of money and wants to divorce his wife, but she doesn't. He doesn't want to pay her alimony. Kentucky, the athletic department is the man making all the money. They don't want to pay this man alimony, basically his buyout.
Yeah,
and it's their own fault because they're the ones who put all the automatic raises and things like that in this contract.
You know who really screwed the University of Kentucky? I want everybody to guess.
The University of Kentucky.
Well, yeah, but not that they're not the reason why Stoops is still there.
Mitch Barnhart.
No.
Bobby Petrino.
No. 3
John
guesses.
Calipari.
Y'all don't get any more guesses. Sean, you get the last guess.
Texas A&M.
No, Scott Satterfield by going 0-3 against Kentucky.
Well, that's where I was headed with like the Bobby thing. I mean,
Bobby
beating us. That's where I was thinking. I meant honestly Satterfield, but I said Bobby. But them beating us, keep giving them more money as long as we do.
That's what most of the clauses were, Louisville clauses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not Santa.
No Higgy. I thought wide Higgy Wright was pretty clever and funny.
Like, and not to mention the way his contract is set up, like you said, $37.7 million freaking dollars. And somebody tried to tell me on Facebook, you don't think UK has the money? I'm like, they have the money.
No, they don't.
They're just not gonna spend it on him.
No, they don't. They don't have the money for that.
Just do that.
No, I'm saying they're gonna put the money toward basketball and that's it. They're not gonna pay Stoops.
But
They're
that's what
not.
I'm saying. They don't have the money to do that because not only do you have to buy him out, now you have to give money to another coach. They don't have the money to do it.
And they have to pay him the full amount in 60 days.
Right. Well, and the other thing about it is now with all
60
the
days?
automatic,
What?
Yes.
$20 million automatic revenue share and all this other stuff, there's just not the money there that there used to be.
Yeah. But no, yes, Sam. 60 days.
That's
He
like
has
the
to be if
you
they
know
let
how
him go, $38 million has to be paid within 60 days.
He read it on the back of a water bottle.
that's like the old saying: when you get married, it's cheaper to keep her.
Exactly. And thank you, Jeremy, again for the reference.
You're welcome. No, not a problem. I have to hit the call back.
How do you know that? Because most contracts are like it. We had several years to pay some of the coaches that we let go. We didn't have to pay them all within 60 days.
It's been reported on a few different.
Okay, no, I was legit like curious.
Curious, yeah.
Sort
Sort of like John's curious.
Well, no, it's a different kind of curious.
Fair enough.
He had nothing to do with it.
University of Louisville Director of Track and Field and Cross Country, Joe Franklin, has announced the indoor track and field schedule for the 25-26 season. The Cardinals have a total of 13 meets on the ledger for the 25-26 season. 6 of them, which will be contested at the beautiful Norton's Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in Louisville. University of Louisville middle blocker Kara Cressy was drafted by the Indy Ignite in the first round of the Major League Volleyball draft and was the 5th pick overall. Cressy, a redshirt senior, is currently ranked 2nd in the nation in blocks per set with 3.21 average. She is ranked 15th in hitting percentage. She's been voted the ACC Defensive Player of the Week 3 times. It was on the AVCA Player of the Year watch list. Last summer, she brought home the gold medal with USA Volleyball at the Noreka Women's Under-23 Pan American Cup as she helped Team USA sweep Team Canada in the finals. And as we already touched on, got beat by number 5 Stanford in volleyball earlier in the week. And then I think it was yesterday. I think Pitt's either number 3 or 4. I can't remember, but another top 10 opponent beat us at home. So that pretty much wraps up this week in Cardinal Athletics. Please get out there and support our photographers, Jeff Nunn, TJ Barr, Justin Kruger, Keith and Renee Russell, and support our beat writers, Sam Bazden for women's basketball and football, Taylor Kopp, men's basketball, and JK again for baseball. Stay tuned to our social media and subscribe to us on YouTube or Facebook to be alerted anytime we go live, even though we prefer YouTube. You can find the audio version of this podcast on over 125 different avenues. Now, you're not going to be able to find this one right away because the board froze on us, didn't get to record it. Wasn't Sean's fault this week. You know what? It was Sean's fault.
A win's a win.
You can find it on over 125 podcast avenues: Apple, iTunes, Buzzsprout, Spotify, and TuneIn, Google, Amazon Music, and iHeart. Hit subscribe, like, heart, plus sign, or whatever it is Sean's doing in his what were those pants called? Jackin' pants? Right now. Send it in the group chat, Joey, so Wes and Sam can see it.
It is in there.
Oh, did y'all see it? Those are Sean. Those
No.
Oh, with the big hole in the.
Yeah.
Zipper.
Hold on. So
The
I
little
didn't
zipper.
see it, but like a big hole, like he got a pocket.
Yeah, just.
I wasn't gonna say the whole thing. I wasn't
I
gonna say the whole
know.
thing.
I know. If you're not listening to all the prior episodes of by the way, Jack and Pants not a sponsor of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. It's easy to find, not the pants. Go to cardinalsportszone.com, go to the podcast tab, podcast drop down menu, and select the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast for the stuff from our last 7 seasons. We even got some stuff in the archives as well. None of the stuff from 939 because Nick Valvano erased it, but we got some of our old stuff there pre 939. Check out our exclusives at cardinalsportszone.com, the place it all began. Shout out to everyone who's out there sharing the podcast. We appreciate and love you guys. Shout out to our boys, Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage, doing the Lord's work Monday through Friday from 10 to noon on ESPN 93.9 The Ville. Shout out to our guy, Dalton Pence, doing Mondays with DP from 6 to 7 on the Big X. Sean will still try to explain that to you later, too. And Spill in the Ville with Blake McCauley and Terrence Jennings. They're doing some really good stuff right now, too. Where can people find you guys on social media? Wes.
West Keys _CSZ.
Joey?
Joe Wallman 526.
Sam?
Baseboy 124.
And Sean, where can they find you on Roblox?
No Roblox.
That's the kids'
Sean,
game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
AFL Sean on Twitter and SBarber6 Instagram.
He's on the list. Shout out to our guys, Mark and Dan. We're gonna have Dan on the show here pretty soon. Again, very pumped up about the win yesterday. 502 Circle represent, and shout out to Prime IV. Did you know that regular IV therapy can help improve your energy levels, boost your immune system, and enhance your overall well-being? At Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, our memberships offer a convenient way to their memberships, not mine. I don't have any. A convenient way to maintain your health with monthly treatments. Visit them at Prime IV in Middletown to learn more about how their wellness plans can support your lifestyle and help you feel your best every day. Give them a call at 502-251-9836. Final thoughts. Wes, we'll go with you first.
Great win yesterday. And let's keep the momentum going with basketball. We got a big stretch coming up, pause. With Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana. Let's go make a statement. Go Cards. That's it.
All right, Sean. No, not you. Joey.
Maryland's trash. Have your pets better neutered. And that's what we did yesterday. We
Indeed
neutered a little kitty cat. This is one year that I'm actually glad that the basketball game was before the football game because we already took care of that one.
Yeah, there's no. Well, we'll get you at the basketball game.
Yeah.
No.
Not
that
this
cat got
year.
Brazilian waxed yesterday.
Yeah, waxed that kid
Wait, what?
yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
That cat got Brazilian waxed yesterday.
Whoa.
We are canceled.
What are you doing?
Who hasn't win? Oh, Sam. Your PG final thoughts, please.
Great win. Great win yesterday. Great performance. Let me tell you something. We talked about how the game might go because we were missing so many players, but I forgot we got Coach Braum. I'm not gonna doubt my coach again.
You forgot. You messed up. Real players mess up from time to time.
Said,
So great win.
Yeah.
I look forward to the bowl game. I look forward to see who we bring in, who plays during the bowl game. Go out there and support the Cards, man. You like Wes said, this 4 or 5 game stretch of basketball games for the man is big. We've been looking for stuff like this for a while now. We've been wanting to have some kind of excitement around the city. We got it. The football team's rolling. The men's basketball team's rolling. The women's rolling. They have a big game this Thursday. The men have a big game on Wednesday. So let's continue to support our Cards and let's support the women's volleyball team as they try to make a deep run here in the NCAA tournament.
Danny, we're coming for that. Yeah, we're coming for that. Babu says he confirms what Wes said. It's not only that they have to pay him 36, they got 60 days to do it. AD brain fart should lose his job for doing that too. Chris Curry says his agent is Jimmy Sexton, and he's a Shark.
Well, then there you go.
Cal walked.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you're talking about $75 million wrapped in 2 coaches.
Jay Stoner Card says Mikael Brown Jr. gear drop tomorrow at noon. I saw that too.
Okay.
My final thoughts are this. I hope that you all are hungry. I hope you enjoy a little pig roast. Woo Pig Suey. It's going to turn into Woo Chop Suey, and we're going to cook them. We're going to eat them up.
Hogs on the grill.
No crumbs. We're going to eat it all up. Sean will also explain that to you later. For myself, for Joey, for Sean, for Sam, for Wes. Trying to make sure this is turned up loud enough because it's got to be able to be. Can y'all hear that?
Slightly. Okay, there it is. Okay.
All right. For all of us, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thanks again for all the support. Till next time, this has been the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. And do not forget, I'm waiting for the music to stop so I can not forget too. Okay, that's not the right sound bite. We'll see y'all later. This has been the Cardinal